Well, welcome to Box Football and another day, another dollar. Champions League just hit us, quarterfinals. What a game, Jack, what a game. Atlanta versus PSG, not PSV, PSG. The game finished 2-1. At first, it looked like Atlanta was going to nick a game, and then Paris Saint-Germain came in late at the end, got the 2 goals and put them through to the semi-final. But Jack, tell me, what do you think of the game?
I think that it's, I think the better team lost. I think that the difference in quality between, say, 10 of the best players for PSG and the best player for Atalanta, that's how big of a difference we're talking about here. So I think the game was always going to be looked at upon the team effort versus the individual brilliance. And I think you and I, to be fair, touched on that in the preview. And, as we saw, the difference in the game was Neymar missing some chances when he was on for most of the game. And then the massive, massive difference when Kylian Mbappe came on the field, and how much of a difference maker he is, even at 50% fitness, basically. So it's a shame for Atalanta. I really do think that as a team, Atalanta played well and probably deserved to win. But yeah, again, you have players like Kylian Mbappe, Neymar, and these kind of guys. If they're capable of 1 or 2 moments in a game, those 1 or 2 moments can be, goals can be the end of each. So I'll be honest, I was expecting a little more from PSG. I know we didn't have Verratti. I know we didn't have Di Maria playing, and I know those are big game changers. Sarabia and Icardi did not look good. But yeah, it was a strange game. I think that's my conclusion. Although I did win a little bit of money off it because I thought PSG might turn it around. You see Mbappe taking his bib off. Something's going to happen.
Yeah, Jack. To be fair, my pick at the start of the game was Atlanta. Close, but not close enough. PSG prevailed deservedly. I can't say that they didn't create enough chances. Neymar chances alone was good enough to win the game. I thought personally, Neymar had a terrific game by his end product. I need to know what you feel about that on Neymar.
Yeah, no, I agree. It was, Neymar is one of these people who I think does like the atmosphere. I think there are some players who thrive when there are 70,000 people screaming at him, and then there are some people that kind of go into their shell. I think Neymar is one of those guys who really thrives on the atmosphere. So I wonder if that kind of hindered him in those big moments.
But I also think that he personally strives in the moment. So as the game got a bit away from PSG, I tell Neymar grew and grew and grew and grew. He wasn't shying away from it, dropping deep, willing to receive the ball every chance he got. It was almost like a playground game to Neymar. When you have your bunch of friends there, I'm just going to drop deep. I'm going to get out of my position, drop deep and receive the ball. I'm going to drive everyone. To me, at times, it looked like he was trying to win it by himself a bit too much. Took too many touches.
But who did he have before Mbappe came on?
Yeah.
Who did he support him? One thing I'll say, James, I had written in my notes on my phone, right? Atalanta won the game and Neymar was the man of the match. I had that written at about 85 minutes or so. I was like, I can't believe it. Neymar's been the best player on the pitch and they've not scored a goal.
We spoke about PSG before and about their system and how you said that they lacked balance, and now we're bringing in just again they have that balance that you need. And I looked at the start of the game and I could clearly see what Thomas Tuchel was trying to do there was almost like reinsuring the front three that you gotta do what you do. We have 3 players in Marquinhos, who was it again?
Ander Herrera and
Idrissa Gueye, just to shore up the defense, and if you guys can win us the game, that's great. But with a team like Atlanta, you need a bit more than just the front 3 to win you the game. And as the game grew, you seen the lack of creativity from that midfield. Yes, they'll break up the play and win the ball back for them. That's great. But when it's time to go forward, and if Neymar's not going to be quick, because Icardi done nothing in that game. I know he's your guy. He done absolutely nothing in that game.
Played really badly. Yeah.
They generally looked like they were going nowhere. It took a 50% Kylian Mbappe to come on and really open up the game. You seen once he came on, that second option to play really, and he really came alive in it.
The biggest difference maker for me is Di Maria. Because Di Maria is that link guy. He is that support player. He is that creative spark. And I think that midfield lacks any sort of difference maker because they're all doing basically the same role. I mean, we can talk about Ander Herrera maybe trying to be a bit progressive, but really, is that going to be your progressive midfielder? I don't think so. So I think with Verratti in there, I'd like to see Marquinhos play centre back again.
Same. To me, I do not like that fit one bit. I know, yeah, he can break up play and he's a good defender, but I just think in the midfield you need that bit of creative spark.
I agree. So I think of Verratti, a Di Maria, and then one of Herrera or Idrissa Gueye. I'd probably go for Idrissa Gueye. I think that, and then when you have a fully fit, you know, Neymar, Mbappe, Icardi, that's when, like I said, I think you have balance to the team now, and you can really do things in all areas of the pitch. Like you said today, it was right, guys. We got 7 players back here. We got 4 and a 3, and it's up to the 3 of you, Sarabia, Icardi, and Neymar. You go create something. 2 of them went missing, and then Neymar had to try and do it all himself for about 75 minutes.
And to be fair, as the game wore on, I felt sorry for Neymar. Because, yes, he should have wrapped up the game himself. The first chance, he should have took it. Everyone was shocked. But I felt he'd done enough.
But those chances don't come up without him dribbling past 4 people and making the space. It's not like he was getting crosses in and missing headers or missing tap-ins. He is picking it up 30 yards out from goal, dribbling past 4 people. He has no right to have that opportunity to shoot. That's why I would argue I'm not even going to give him a hard time. There's a very few people. I can basically only think of one. I can think of Lionel Messi is the type of person, only other person who I think can create something like that. You know, maybe in full flow, Mane or whatever, but dribbling past a couple of people, you have no right to have that opportunity against a professional team.
And the one thing I want to bring up with Thomas Tuchel is, yeah, he might be a good coach, but I don't think it was his tactical genius or his great substitutions that got him through. It was almost like, you know what, we just got to throw everything at them right now, and we can put anyone on. And to be fair, Choupo-Moting has done nothing in his Paris Saint-Germain career, but that could possibly be the biggest moment in like his career. He came on, helped for the first goal and scored the winner for the second. And you look at this Paris Saint-Germain team right now, if going forward, looking at them, if they do play at Atletico Madrid, I'm not going to fancy them because I feel like the balance is not quite there without your Di Marias, without your Verrattis. I'm not sure if they can do it, Jack.
I think that there's been a concerted effort by virtue of Mbappe only playing a short amount today and Verratti and Di Maria taking no part, that there is some optimism that maybe they will be available in some way, shape or form for the next game. If they go into it with the starting 11 they had today against Atalanta, no, there's no way they're winning that football match. However, like I said, when you have players of that individual talent, like, you know, I've said this recently, I think there's no tactical instruction there. You do not do tactics for Neymar and Mbappe. It doesn't exist.
Neymar didn't have no tactics today. Neymar was almost like, you know what, mate, go out and do what the hell you want. Because there was a time when I didn't know where he was playing. Choupo-Moting came on, played on the right-hand side, and Neymar was sometimes playing as a centre back at times. The thing about Paris Saint-Germain is that they have 2 players who generally can win any game at any time. And that will be the difference between them winning the Champions League and not winning the Champions League. But we mentioned teams. And as a whole team, if they do get a team like Atletico Madrid, they will struggle with the way that they set up. But when you have Neymar, when you have Mbappe, you still have a chance.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And to be honest, I think that's a good conclusion, you know, to our conversation here. I think it's very well displayed. The better team did not win tonight. I mean, how many 5 out of 10, 4 out of 10 performances did we see from those PSG players? Whereas those Atalanta guys, I think they stuck to their task well. They went in with a plan and it was working until the 90th minute, 91st minute. So I feel bad for them. It's their first time in the Champions League. You know, and I think they've done themselves real solid. It would have been nice to see it go to extra time. But like you said, I think very nicely, Mbappe and Neymar, what can you do?
generally. But guys, tell me what you think. Just watch the enthralling game of football. We just gave you our take on it. Comment down below. Tell me what you think, guys. Thank you for watching. This is Box to Box Football, and we will see you tomorrow.